We are back for another episode of Across the Storm, and we're gonna be going into a coral forest. Looks like we can go all raptors, or we can go beavers and a human. I can't say. I think beavers and humans sound much better to me. Now that I understand that you can't boost if you have if you only have one type, so you can't immediately just hit the gas with 8 raptors. We'll go with that one. And then this one, we get plus experience, we get a seal fragment, we get food stockpiles. Okay. Average amount of fertile soil, so we can go with a farming strat. Yeah, you do get a few more people, but I feel like the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be collecting a lot of wood. And so I feel like, I don't know the exact ratios, but I feel like being able to load up nearly 6 beavers into the starting kind of like wood collecting could be good. Been told that we should go all the way up to veteran difficulty. So we will, okay, more reputation required to win, and then blight, rot, and corruption. Okay, so we're gonna learn about blight, rot, and corruption before we've done the tutorial. Hey, Johnny. I don't have a plan. Too early for Viceroy? Yes, but veteran sounds okay. All right, I'm gonna go with the 5-1. This was my intuition. We will see if that was a foolish choice shortly. Wait, there's still points to spend. Wait, where do we go to spend points? We go back here. I'm surprised we have points to spend still. I thought we did that at the end of last time. We have 8 food to spend, and nothing costs 8 food. So it strikes me as that was a warning without a purpose. And then over here, I don't see anything. I have embarkation points. Wait, there's a different point type? Please hold. We'll come back here. I'm going to stick with this veteran. Oh, embarkation points. Wait, do I know about this? Have we done embarkation point stuff yet? Base upgrades distance from Citadel. How do I... Embarkation points. Before each game, you can use your embarkation points to bring extra goods, blueprints, or perks with your caravan. Okay. Where do I click? Where do I click for embarkation points? Severity is punishing. Jeez. Hey, Chunky. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. I have 3 points, but I understand that, but where do I spend 3 points? I would have assumed it's on this one. I just started, Chunky. We're literally starting our second mission in. Just choose whatever resources. Oh, I see. I buy them from up here. So, for instance, since I'm going beavers, I'm probably good on wood. So I can grab the stone. And the stone is expensive, though. Maybe we'll grab the clay, because that's clay pots, and then we can grab... We'll grab some eggs. Even though we're not going raptors, the eggs will still potentially be useful. All right, cool. Now I understand embarkation points. I don't think I had done that before. Maybe I had. But you live and you learn. All right, so this is going to be significantly harder than it was previously. So we have diverse flora. Vegetation here mutates into unique strands. Each type of tree provides a distinct bonus. Or inspiring pressure. The forest is scary as it is beautiful. Villagers have a 3% higher chance to produce double yields for each hostility point. And then we're going to get looming darkness, which is during the storm, we have -4 global resolve. Then at hostility 2, we get the quaking bog effect. Okay, and then at level 4, things get really bad for us. Vanishing goods, rotting rain. Yeah, looming darkness is always present. And then Eerie Song at Hostility 5. We'll read those as we approach those hostility levels. But let's see. So we got... Wow. We are slightly surrounded. So it looks like we're going to probably crack into all of these relatively quickly. I think that's going to be our primary plan. We get to choose some buildings. We do like... We like a carpenter, but we don't love a carpenter. The weaver for really good fabrics could be nice. Right now, I lean towards weaver. But hold on, we got some things to read. Hostility and Forest Mysteries. Okay, I think we already knew about that one. Sacrificing, though. During especially hard times, you can sacrifice additional goods in the hearth to temporarily gain positive effect. Yep, we know about that. Blight Rot and Corruption we don't know about. Blight Rot is a dangerous parasite that can infect buildings in your settlement. The most common source of Blight Rot is rain punk technology, a side effect of using rain engines to produce in your production buildings. You can read more about rain punk entry in the encyclopedia. However, you may also encounter Blight Rot in the wild in glade events. Blight Rot accumulates gradually over time. When it reaches a certain threshold, Blight Rot cysts will begin to appear on the building. Each building can have a maximum of 3 Blight Rot cysts. Once this limit has been reached, Blight Rot will start spreading to nearby buildings. At first, Blight Rot cysts remain dormant during the storm season, but during the storm season they awaken and begin to corrupt the ancient hearth, indicated by a progress bar. The more Blight Rot cysts there are, the faster the corruption progresses. To combat the Blight Rot, you need to build Blight Posts and create a resource called Purging Fire. Blight Rot cysts are invulnerable for most of the year, but during the storm season, they are open and may become vulnerable. This is when Blight Fighters can go out into the settlement and burn them down. Removing the cysts will not only slow down the corruption process, but will also remove some of the accumulated corruption from the hearth. Ancient Hearth can also be reinforced by building an upgrade, okay? And then Consumption Control. You can control what your villagers are allowed to eat and which needs they can fulfill. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to it. We're not quite there yet, I don't think. All right, so blueprints-wise, we know we're going to need, like, a water skins type of thing, but we need bricks and fabric to make that. I think the Weaver looks pretty decent, but it doesn't really... The Weaver doesn't get us anything except improved fabric. The Leather Worker, on the other hand, gives us water skins, which I have a better understanding of the importance of that. Okay. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Because in the meantime, we can just create a woodcutter's camp. Let's see, which keys do I use to rotate things? Is it R? It's R. Okay. Have to remember. There we go. And then... we'll get right down to work. And yeah, we'll hold off until we get the first cornerstone. I think that's smart. I thought Opti 6 was some cool thing I was going to learn about. There we go. And we'll do that. And we always set this to only marked glades. Now, what are these things again? Insects. We can grab a trapper's camp and get some work in on them. Where are they located? Why can't I build this over the insects? It seems like normally I can't do that with resources, but it looked like I could do that there. Would that destroy them? And then who do we have as a hearth keeper? We have a beaver as a hearth keeper. I think that's fine for now. What's their bonus? Fuel consumption on the hearth is decreased by 20%. Wasn't the human... Weren't they... Impatience grows slower? I think that's a better early starting one. To have the human as the fire keeper. Oh, and there it goes. Clay delivery line, 3 clay per minute. Fiber delivery line, 3 plant fibers per minute. Or well-rested workers, just the right amount. Villagers with their leisure need fulfilled have a 25% chance of doubling their yields. So if we go plant fiber and then we grab the... So if we grow plant fiber and then we grab the weaver turns plant fiber into fabric. So we could have a lot of fabric potentially. Seems like a reasonable... I don't think any of those cornerstones are particularly impressive. But we'll go with fiber delivery line. That was my gut. That was my gut. And then if we're going to do that, we'll grab the weaver, I think. Then... Now, if I recall correctly, biscuits are the food of the beavers. Yes, beavers like biscuits. You can remember that because of the bees. Provisioner is your beloved. Flour barrel packs of provisions. What makes this so nice? For flour and packs of provisions. This has abundant farmland, right? But we probably will because we'll be able to farm wheat. That was one of the characteristics of this map, was that there's lots of farmland, right? I seem to remember. Oh, the provision packs aren't that useful. So I'm leaning cookhouse here. So it's only for flour. I mean, we do potentially need a flour way. We can't make biscuits, though, without flour. I think I'm going to go provisioner anyways, because I don't think we have anything better. And barrels are good. We're going to have a lot of wood because we have an early beaver supply. So we'll grab the provisioner. And then we can forage, we can trap, or we can herbalize. So right now we have a meat resource. I'm going to save this last blueprint until we crack into the first of these. Yeah, because we'll see what we get from this one and this one. Let's see. We have 2 beavers, and then we can also build some paths. We get our first orders. Have 8 villagers with basic housing. That's easy. Deliver 20 wood. That's easy. Planting crops is faster. So this one's a hard one because I feel like if we end up going farming, this one is huge. +1 to the pack of crops production. Gain an additional pack of crops from every yield. So like if we knew we were going farming, I would take this objective. This one for the early game seems easier to handle. Reminds me we should probably be building. Should probably get you out of there and build some houses. But yeah, I think that's... Okay, so we can't pick the other ones until we've picked this one. This one's a tough one, though. I like getting our people up. Oh, yeah, we don't have the farmland blueprint. Okay, so I'll just pick that one. They're giving it to us again, though. And now it's up against... So they want us to build a trading post and deliver 10 amber. Okay, yeah, we can do this. The biscuits will be good. We have a lot of beavers, so that'll be a nice little pick-me-up. And then 4 glades seems like a gimme. Wow, do I get all of these, though? I get +1 stone production and +1 clay production. Scouts pack doesn't seem that useful. The planks would be a nice early game bump, and this one we get faster. Wait, the ruins is gambling? Oh, because we don't know if we're gonna have a ruin. Got it. Okay, let's just do 4. We know we can do 4. And we should have 1 person working on these buildings. I should get the housing. The housing should be a higher priority. Okay, let's see. We'll do that. So the encampment... We have the veggies for it. We get 1 human and 1 raptor, or we can get the 10 amber that we needed for that quest we didn't take. A few more hands early, I think, is good. So we'll grab that. And I'm gonna start threatening to enter these, but I want to slow down because right now we don't have people for it. So I'm gonna let the woodcutters do their work over here, and not enter the next glade. But I'd like to kind of like suggest to them that we get poised for it. Don't forget to build a trading post. Yes. How long do I have before that? Entering a dangerous glade is not that dangerous. So it's poorly named, if that's the case. Do we have the resources for this? We do. All right. I think I can build the housing first. We got 1 working on this. Most of the events are not life-threatening. Okay. I was planning on... I mean, like, at some point, though, like, if I crack into, like, all 4 of these, right? 1, that's going to solve our problem, and 2... that'll do that. Now, we haven't gotten any information that has changed the way that I want to handle that. These should be in progress, right? Oh, do we not have... Okay, we need to... Right now, do we need a beaver doing that? Probably we do. I'm going to get one of these guys out so we have someone building. Because I put one person in here, so we actually didn't have a builder. You get 10 hostility per glade. Okay. Is that the same for dangerous versus regular glades? Oh, wait, there's our human. So our human is still building. Or no, that's a beaver. Never mind. The human is doing that. Like, is that why the strategy is to crack into a dangerous glade? Because it gives you their 20? Okay. This is being worked, right? Yeah, almost done. Well, as soon as we get this done, and we get our new people, but they have tons of resources, okay. The closest one, okay, we got the people, which is good. Means that our building will go a little faster. Now, do I prefer +1 to global resolve? Yeah, let's put our one lizard man into here. Then I'm gonna let some building take place. We're gonna need a third house now to handle things. And I think I can put my beaver back here because I have humans to do the work. Okay, we are officially in clearance. Ideally, one should open Dangerous Glade at the end of year 1 storm, right before the drizzle. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So we have some time on that. So I'm going to crack into this one. Now that we've resolved that other one. We have 2 humans that are kind of working. I'd like for them to get our housing done. But yeah, hostility does seem to be going up a lot faster than it has historically, which I think is a function of the difficulty modifier from veteran. We have need for basic housing. We have one more need for basic housing. Now, why are these paths at priority 0 being worked on ahead of the shelters? Because we don't have the wood for the shelter? Maybe? Now, what new resources did we come up with here? We have an herb node, and we have a reed field. Okay, I don't think either of those are particularly important to what we're doing right now. Okay, we got food, small encampment. Oh. Well, we don't have 8 villagers yet, but we could get the decoration going. Just tuck that back there. Oh, we have... Yeah, you're right. 5, 8. Correct. So once this gets built, which... I think I'm waiting on wood. I can't think of another reason why the paths got built before this got built at a higher priority, but that's okay. 1 beaver, 1 human. Just send 1 person in there to do that. And what was this again? This is more reed fields. Okay. I think we're waiting for this lumber delivery to finish up this house and get ourselves there. The brick wall icon is indeed insufficient materials. Where do I see the brick wall icon? Oh, this icon here. Ah, got it. Okay. I thought that was just like a building icon. Good to know. Now, let's see. We have to do 4 glades. We've done 2, so I'm going to need to crack open this one, and let's... We might have wanted to hold off on that, but I think this is okay. Okay, we got our house, which means we get the upgrade when the decorations are done. So now I'm going to move this lumber camp over here. And I'm just gonna remove the last few trees that would cut us in. Yeah, we're getting a lot of villagers, which I am not sure. Herbs, worm tongue, small encampment. Maybe I shouldn't take more people, but we can get a second wood cutting camp going. Maybe. So we have our need for housing. We need to deliver wood. Trading post is going and the glades will come soon, and that will give us a nice plank infusion. Why does it look like... Okay, these ones are just chilling. I don't think we've... Let's see, we've got 3 beavers working there. Why when I hold down Alt does this go red? I think that's because that's the person that I'm allocating. I should have built the park first before the trading post, but that's okay. We'll get 2 nice bumps of human infusion at least. And we're cutting our way in here as the storm approaches. Oh yeah, wait. And I committed to vegetables? Oh, you can't change this later? Uh-oh. That's not good. I didn't realize that was... I assumed it would have auto-select. I can cancel that. There's no penalty? Okay. Because we can do that there. But then this one... We don't have quite enough berries. We don't have quite enough vegetables. We get berries from this, so we can... I think this one... Wait, why does it say we have 8 of this now? Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, that's a confusing interface bit. So we have eggs, so maybe we just take the amber reward, just because. Yeah, we'll just do 1 amber. We can't support both of them, so we'll just do it that way. Why does this one still say... Oh, I didn't click investigate. There we go. Okay, we got more insect stuff down there. Alright, so storm has started. So we might actually want to... I think we'll get all of this done, though. Everybody's a little bummed out. How are we doing on housing? You're fully housed. We have 8 people and 9 spaces. So everybody is housed. What does this one give? The mussel sprout tree? Okay. Okay, I could certainly cut a more efficient path here, but I don't think it was necessary. We do need to get 10 more wood for the delivery, which we can probably do during the storm season. The Queen's Impatience is going crazy, though.